We so appreciate you giving us an hour of your time. I want to start by addressing the elephant in the room, sir. A lot of people did not think it was appropriate for you to be here today. You have pushed false claims about some of your rivals, from Nikki Haley to former President Barack Obama, saying that they were not born in the United States, which is not true. You have told 4 congresswomen of color who were American citizens to go back to where they came from. You have used words like animal and rabid to describe black district attorneys. You've attacked black journalists, calling them a loser, saying the questions that they ask are, quote, stupid and racist. You've had dinner with a white supremacist at your Mar-a-Lago resort. So my question, sir, now that you are asking black supporters to vote for you, why should black voters trust you after you have used language like that?
Well, first of all, I don't think I've ever been asked a question in such a horrible manner. First question. You don't even say, hello, how are you? Are you with ABC? Because I think they're a fake news network, a terrible network. And I think it's disgraceful that I came here in good spirit. I love the black population of this country. I've done so much for the black population of this country. Including employment, including opportunity zones with Senator Tim Scott of South Carolina, which is one of the greatest programs ever for black workers and black entrepreneurs. I've done so much, and and I say this, historically black colleges and universities were out of money. They were stone cold broke, and I saved them, and I gave them long-term financing, and nobody else was doing it. I think it's a very rude introduction. I don't know exactly why you would do something like that. And let me go a step further. I was invited here, and I was told my opponent, whether it was Biden or Kamala, I was told my opponent was going to be here. It turned out my opponent isn't here. You invited me under false pretense. And then you said, you can't do it with Zoom. Well, where's Zoom? She's going to do it with Zoom, and she's not coming. And then you were half an hour late. Just so we understand, I have too much respect for you to be late. They couldn't get their equipment working, or something was wrong.
Mr. President, I would love if you can answer the question on your rhetoric and why you believe
I have answered the question.
Trust you with another 4
I have
years.
been the best president for the black population since Abraham Lincoln. That's my answer.
Better than President Johnson, who signed the Voting Rights Act?
For you to start off a question and answer period, especially when you're 35 minutes late because you couldn't get your equipment to work in such a hostile manner, I think it's a disgrace.
You heard it from Donald Trump. It is a disgrace to treat the President of the United States like this.
Why should black...
I think it's great to ask the right question. You have the freedom to express your opinion, but it is nevertheless very rude to start an interview like this, to accuse your guest of basically racism in front of his face, in front of everybody, without any justification whatsoever. I think he did an amazing answer. I think Trump did the amazing thing in his first terms for the economy and for the American people. We are gonna see what he does in his second term, and if he actually keeps his promises that he made during his campaign. Hopefully, he will be able to stop all wars all over the world. He will be able to reduce inflation, reduce the cost of living, and he will be able to stop the illegal immigration, create jobs, and grow the economy once again, and reduce the debt of the country. We will see what happens, and we will report it all on this channel. Let's see what people are saying. Stop playing the victim and calling people racist. I agree. Stop playing the victim. You should take responsibility for your own action, always. It was a statement more than a question. What a disgustingly loaded question. People are not happy with this reporter at all. He did the right thing considering the way she spoke. Yeah, that was kind of rude. That was kind of very, very disgustingly loaded question. Are journalists taught to ask leading questions like that in college, or do they learn that scumbaggery when they get into the industry? I think they get brainwashed by the media. They just simply cannot think for themselves and are just fed lies from the news that they read, from their society, from their colleagues, from the legacy media in general. I think people should have their news from many different sources and learn to make their own opinions about things. And try to be pleasant, try to be thankful, try to be friendly to everybody. This, you are not gonna solve the big divide that you see between the left and the right in America by being that aggressive, by being that hateful, and calling people bad names. This is definitely not the solution. I'm glad he didn't say people of color. Worst reporter ever. You are not interviewing Trump, you are insulting him. She's an activist rather than a journalist. Yes, she probably has an agenda, a political agenda, or an idea already made up about Trump and doesn't want to hear anything he has to say. She doesn't care about his response at all. That's what I believe. Let me know what you think about this in the comment below this video. I hope you enjoyed watching this with me today. Thanks for watching. Click right there to watch the next video and I will see you there. Bye bye.